Off we go from Buffalo. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rudolph going to throw right away. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Back to throw is Rudolph. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, home.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man downfield, it's Boyd. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Catch made, that's Boyd. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He slams it in there, and he is in. Tony Pollard, touchdown Tennessee. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
We'll go. That's it.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Half. We'll go.
On first down, it's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here, second and 10.
We'll go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down on what will be a final play in this opening quarter.
Bills nothing.
Five wide. That's it.
To throw again, it's Allen. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That's it.
On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
That's it.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to run it.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
We'll go.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Monday.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will score. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Pollard. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. To throw is Rudolph. He's got his big tight end, Sig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Look at the three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
Now Allen. There he goes again. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
What's that?
To throw is Allen. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Go!
Now, faking the give. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Rudolph. Open man, he's got Boyd. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rudolph. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Rudolph looking to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Hey, tight. What's that?
Here's Allen to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.